another strikeout. That's 16. And this is hit high and deep left field down the line. Home run. A walk-off 2-run homer. Back up the middle. 1 run is in. Another runner is rounding third and heading for home, and he will score. And there's another drive. Is it a 3-home run day for Kanga? Yes, it is. Is this going to go? Unbelievable. I'm a Woman Can Do It All. Hear her roar. Game 4 of the conference semifinals. The Peaks will try to go on the road and close out the series against the Whispers. Peaks up 2-1 over the Whispers in this series. Looking to close it out here, the Peaks will put Scal Butthurt on the mound for the first time this offseason. And going for the Whispers will be Quash Offside, to play Game 4 of 5 in the conference semifinals. Peaks move on to the next round with a win against the Whispers. If the Whispers win, we go to a Game 5 back at Big Sky Ballpark. There are your lineups for the game. A lot of down mojos for the Whispers. Could work to the Peaks' advantage. We shall see. It'll be Trindle, Presentable, and Pass Me, the first 3 to bat in the top of the first inning, facing Offside. Let's get it started in here. Here is Gerp Trindle. Still hitless in these playoffs. Strike 1 as he swings and misses, and he sends this one into center field on a line, but that will be caught by Furthermore near the edge of the grass. That will bring Kid Presentable to the plate. 385 his average for the playoffs. He's got 2 home runs, and he has driven in 3. He hits this one off the end of the bat down the right field line, and it is caught by Pace in foul territory. 3 pitches, 2 outs for the Peaks. Here's a high fly ball skied to center field, and calling for it and making the catch will be Furthermore in center. So a quick top of the first as the Peaks go 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom half now, and it will be Scal Butthurt on the mound facing Undermeyer, Furthermore, and Longstroke as the first 3. And Butthurt is ready to deliver the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is over for a strike with the fastball. And here comes the 1-1. Strike 2. A nice pitch from Butthurt there on the outside corner. The 1-2 is fouled away. We'll do it again. The pitch. Hit up the right side. Riprock with a dive. Comes up just short. Puffy gathers it in and gets it in, but not in time. A leadoff single for the Whispers. A runner aboard for Furthermore, batting .385 in the playoffs, and has driven in 1. She will take the curveball over for strike 1 there. Little low with the 2-seamer, and it's 1-1. Butthurt kicks and fires, and that's a strike. And the 1-2 coming. Painting, trying to paint the corner with the changeup there. She'll try it again. And it is hit out to right field. This is going to get down for a base hit. And the first 2 batters aboard for the Whispers, trying to get something going early in this one. And Butthurt looking to settle down and get some outs here. Strike 1. The pitch to Longstroke is fouled away. And an 0-2 coming. Just misses inside there. Here's the 1-ball, 2-strike pitch. Off his hands and sprayed foul down the right field side. And the 1-2. Off the end of his bat. Could be 2. Riprock to second. They don't get him there. They don't get him anywhere, as that ball was moving a little too slowly, and the bases are loaded here in the bottom of the first inning. And Rash Escargot at the plate, a very dangerous hitter, batting .500 so far in the series. And quickly, Butthurt behind 0-2 to Escargot, not where she wants to be. Well hit center field, Trindle drifting back, And this is over the wall, a grand slam. A rough beginning for the Peaks on the road here in Game 4. Escargo's first of the playoffs, and it's 4-0. Whispers. Butthurt tense, but so is Pace. Just needs to get her head in the game as the first 4 runners cross the plate for the Whispers. And we need to settle it down. And the 0-2 coming to Pace. Misses just inside. Not getting the calls on the corners that we were in the first 3 games. Long throw for Presentable on the ground ball, but he makes it to first. That'll be 1 away. And we finally record an out here in the bottom of the first. And that's strike 1 across with the 2-seamer there. The 0-1 to Luncaster. Swing and a miss on a nice changeup down around the knees. And a strikeout for Butthurt. That'll help. That'll help get her mind on track. 2 down in the inning now. And Armstrong at the plate, batting only 167 in the series. Ground ball right side. Riprock has it over to first. And that'll end the inning mercifully. But the Whispers score 4 runs on 3 hits. We head to the top of the second inning. It will be Puffy, Pootstink, and Riprock trying to get the Peaks to climb back into this thing. 462 the average in the playoffs for Puffy. And the pitch to him is on the outside corner, strike 1. And golfed into the gap. Will it get down? It will not. Furthermore, makes a running catch and pulls it in. It'll be Jimmy Pootstink at the plate now. And that's back through the pitcher, literally, as it phased through his body, I think. And out to center field. And finally, the Peaks have a base runner with 1 out in the second. It's Dash Riprock at the plate. A couple home runs in the series. And he swings at a terrible pitch for strike 1. And the 0-1 is off the plate. He's able to lay off at that time. That's sprayed foul down the third base line. Popped into the air, and this is going to be playable for Pace. He pulls it in, and that'll be 2 outs in the inning. Bemused Cynic will step in. A runner still at first base. Peaks still down by 4 runs. And he gets a pitch to drive and sends it back to center field. A bouncing base hit. 2 runners aboard now as Vanderhig steps in. Batting .636 for the playoffs. And she is locked in. Let's see if she can bring these runners around. We'll take a curveball outside. Swing and a miss. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-1. Strike 2. Even count now on Vanderhiggs. And she runs the count full. And a payoff pitch coming. And it will be over the plate, hit on the ground to short. Undermeyer up and throwing. Will record the out at third base and end the inning. What's up, Doc? How's it going for the club tonight? Well, so far, not great, Rifleman. Nice to see you. Welcome in. So far, the Whispers hit 3 singles in a row. And then a grand slam in the bottom of the first. They're up 4-0. So the club not too happy right now. But we're going to turn that around here shortly. It's been a couple days since I played the game, so not surprising that I'm not on top of it right now. I probably should have played an exhibition game or 2 before I jumped into the playoffs. Fouled away, the 0-2 pitch to Ernie LaGrange coming right now. Ground ball to Riprock. He gloves, fires, 1 out. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Quash, offside. And Butthurt will go right after him. That's a weak foul ball to the right side. On the first pitch, here's the 0-1. 1-1 now. And she will go changeup down and away. And get a ground ball up the middle. Cynic dives. It's off the end of his glove. Riprock out to retrieve it in shallow center. And the pitcher is aboard. Let's see if they gave him a hit for that. They sure did. So 1 on, 1 out for Rock Undermeyer. who steps into the box for his second time today. This is a bouncer to Cynic, over to Riprock, and to Pootstink, and that's a double play. That ends the inning and sends us to the third. Butthurt will lead it off, followed by Trindle and Presentable for the Peaks, who trail by a quartet of runs. Butthurt's first at bat in the playoffs, and she would love to help her cause with the bat here. 1-1 the count. And there's a line drive. Will it get down? No. Furthermore, charging makes the catch. That's one down. Here's Gerb Trindle, still looking for his first hit of the series. And he takes a ball high. Goes down to get that. It's a ground ball to short, and Undermeyer is there. 2 away for Kid Presentable now. 0 for 1 today. Ball up high. And that curveball is fooling all the Peaks batters as it drops out of the zone. They go down to try and get it. And so far, unsuccessful. After 2.5, it's 4-0 Whispers. Wary furthermore will step in. He was part of the hit parade in the bottom of the first inning. And she sends another ball out to right field. This will get down for a base hit and roll to the corner. She'll try for 2. Puffy's got a cannon, but it's not in time. And the throw gets away from Riprock at second. So a runner at second, nobody out for Colin Longstroke. And the pitch from Butthurt is driven foul down the left field line. Here's the 0-1. Just off the plate away, 1-1 now. The pitch catches the corner for a strike. A nice pitch there. And the 1-2 is popped up left field. Past me, drifting back at the edge of the warning track. Will pull it in and record the first out of the inning. 1 away now for Rash Escargot, who had the grand slam in the first inning. And with first base open, they're going to put him on. No reason to pitch to this guy. Setting up the double play. Force at any base. And that completes the pitch out. The batter will head down to first. It'll be Peyton Pace at the plate. 0 for 1 today. Has 2 runners on and 1 out in the inning. And that is a hard hit ball, but it goes foul to the left side. Here's the 0-1. That will also be foul. It looked like it was going to come back fair for a moment. And an 0-2 pitch coming. They get the ground ball. Cynic charging over to second. They won't get him there, and they won't get him anywhere, and the bases are loaded again. These softly hit ground balls in the infield that look like double play balls, but just don't have the pace to allow him to turn it. That one should work. There's one. Back to first. Butthurt covers, and they finally turn the double play. And they get out of the bases loaded jam. We head to the top of the fourth now. Peaks coming to the plate. And they kind of need to start thinking about base runners now. Tina Passme will start it off. 286 his average for the series. Hitless so far today. And he'll take a slider for ball 1 up out of the zone. Trying to drop the curve into the top. It doesn't work out there. And that is a hard hit ball, but Armstrong puts his glove in the way of its flight path. That results in an out. There's a drive from Puffy. Left center field. Does it have the distance? It does not. Furthermore, makes the catch on the danger dirt. And that'll be 2 down. Pootstink steps in. And a high breaking ball again from offside. And that's a base hit, as that's a line drive out into center field. And a base runner, but 2 away. As Riprock steps in. A couple of home runs, driven in 5 so far in the playoffs. Gets a pitch right down the middle, lets it go. And goes down to get that one. And this is likely to end the inning. And it does, as Furthermore eventually pulls it in. As that ball hung up in the air for a while. 3.5 innings in the books. No score for the Peaks. Whispers with 4. And it'll be Welt Armstrong leading off for the home team in their half of the inning. And he'll take a strike from Butthurt. And this is popped up to the middle of the infield. Cynic is charging, and he will make the catch. An easy out for the first of the inning, and Ernie LaGrange steps in. Unable to get his bat going either so far in these playoffs. He bats with one out, and there's a little weak ground ball to short. Riprock ranges to his right, pulls it in, and throws to first for the out. That'll bring up the pitcher with 2 down in the inning. He had a little dinky little hit in his first at bat. He swings and misses and looks like a pitcher there. And it's 0-2. The pitch. Sharply hit into the seats. And I believe that hit somebody's mama. Ground ball to short. Cynic charges, gloves, fires, outs. And that will end the 4th inning. To the top of 5 we go. Peaks coming to the plate. Bottom of their order due up. And they're down by 4. Starting it off will be Bemused. Cynic had a single in his first at bat. And he's got another one here as he sends the first pitch on a line. The outfield grass in center field. He is aboard with nobody out for Vanderhiggs, batting .583. A very good slugging percentage so far in the playoffs. And a line drive right to Armstrong, who makes a nice leaping grab before that can get out to the outfield. It is Scal Butthurt now at the plate. And she will lay down a bunt. And it's a good one. The runner moves to second. Now a runner in scoring position for Trindle, but 2 away. Trindle still looking for his first hit of the series. That is a well-hit ball, but again, right at a fielder. That's going to end the inning. The Peaks get a runner to second, but can't bring him around the rest of the way. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 4-0 Whispers. And Rock Undermeyer will step in first for the home team. And take a curveball for a strike from the Scowl. And that is a nice jump by Presentable to pull that one down for the line drive out. Wary furthermore 2 for 2 today. And he looks at a two-seamer across at the knees for strike 1 from Butthurt. 0-2 now. And the pitch. Line drive up the right side. Pootstink with a nice diving stop will step on the bag for the second out. We are now seeing some good infield play from the Peaks here. They've got 2 down in the inning and looking to shut down this Whispers offense. They can get back up to the plate with a chance to score some runs. That is well hit out to center. That's going to get over everybody's head to the wall. This will be at least 2. Trindle runs it in, and the runner will hold at third as Trindle got the throw in from the outfield quickly. Rash Escargot, who hit the grand slam in the first inning, will step up to the plate and take the first pitch for a ball. And he's ahead 2-0 on Butthurt now. 2-0 pitch is over for a strike. And the 2-1 is a line drive into left field. Pass me up with it, throwing to the plate. The runner is going to score. And it's 5-0, another RBI for Escargot, who's responsible for all the scoring for the Whispers today. The next batter is Peyton Pace, and he is at a 1-1 count. Pitch from Butthurt. Almost offered at it. It's off the plate inside. And that'll be 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. Pace takes a changeup at the knees. 2-2. Popped up into the middle of the infield. Riprock heading over behind the bag at second will pull it in. The Whispers put another one on the board. It's 5-0 now as we head to the top of the 6th inning, and the Peaks need to get their bats woken up. Kid Presentable will try to start things off here. And again, they're going after those low pitches. They need to have a little discipline at the plate. I'm talking to myself here, obviously. That is inside. Ball one to pass me. That one a little more up in the hittable zone, but he got underneath it. And that'll be the second out. Is this game 4 or 5? It certainly is. Peaks are up 2-1 right now. And that is a strike across the plate. Ground ball slowly hit through the middle, but not slowly enough to beat it out to first. So still scoreless are the Peaks. After 5.5, we head to the bottom of the 6th now. It's going to be the Whispers coming to the plate. They're up by a quintet now. And the pitch to Luncaster is low. Ball one. The 1-0. Strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just missing high and out of the zone. Two balls, excuse me, one strike. And the 3-1 pitch is hit up the middle. Riprock dives, a nice stop. And he's up and throwing to first, one away. 77 pitches to this point in the game for Butthurt. And there will be some activity in the Peaks bullpen now, as Laserman is up throwing. Finnick, another nice dive to rob a base hit. Up the middle, over to first. That'll be 2 down now. And that will bring in Ernie LaGrange. Likely to be the last batter that Butthurt will face here, as her stamina is well and truly depleted here. The head 0-2 on LaGrange. And the pitch, that is a pop fly ball into left field. And this is carrying, and it's out of here. That one kind of rode on the wind. It looked like it was going to be an easy fly ball out in left field, and it just kept carrying over the wall. That's his first of the series. And the pitcher will come to the plate now. 1 for 2 with a single today. And Butthurt will try to get this last out, where she can get some rest and sit on the bench till her next start. The 1-1 pitch is hit back up the middle and another base hit. And I don't think she's going to make it to the end of the inning. Let's see where her spot is coming up here. Okay, she's not coming up for a while. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pull Butthurt, and we're going to bring in Nunya Bidness, who's also throwing in the dugout, but I couldn't remember his name, so I didn't announce it. Dugout in the bullpen. Goodness gracious. 0-2 on Undermeyer. And a little more velocity has done the Peaks some good here. That's a called strike 3. That ends the 6th inning. We're going to head to the 7th now. Let's see if the bats can wake up their Peaks. That's what I meant to say. For sure. Here's Jimmy Pootstink. Strike 1 on the outside corner. A very generous corner. Come on. It's 0-2. Never know if what's going to be called a strike, so he goes down and scoots that one along the ground. That'll be an easy ground ball out to first. And Dash Riprock coming in 0 for 2 today, as is most of the lineup. But here is a drive. Center field, does it have the distance? And that tailwind helps out the Peaks as well. They finally get on the board to straightaway center field. A blast off the bat of Riprock. That's his third of the playoffs. And it's 6-1 now. The Peaks finally in the runs column. Bemuse Cynic 2 for 2 today, a couple of singles. And he pulls that one foul into the seats, 0-1. Bouncing ball up the middle, LaGrange heading to his right. Pulls it in on the backhand and makes the out at first. Vanderhiggs will step in and send a ball back through the box for a base hit. A 2-out single for Vanderhiggs will add to her .583 record that she came in with. Here's Nunya Bidness. He will bat here, even though there are 2 away with the Peaks down. And he puts a charge into that ball, into the alley. And coming over is Furthermore to make the catch and send us to our 7th inning stretch.
It's a beautiful day for a ball game, today.
Uh-oh. First pitch from Business is a ball, as I didn't even mean to throw that. The 1-0 pitch to Furthermore. Leading off the bottom of the 7th. That's hit up the first base line. And I couldn't get the dive out of Pootstink in time, so the leadoff man aboard for the Whispers here in the 7th. Colin Longstroke at the plate. I know it's spelled Colin, but I've always called him Colin because he's an ass. And the 0-1, a nasty slider from Business there. That finds the zone. Going to try that one again on the other side of the plate. Swing and a miss. A nice slider there for strike 3. One away. Runner at first now for Escargot, who is responsible for all of the scoring, or almost all the scoring in the game for the Whispers. He grounds to third. Presentable with a dive, throws him out at first. That being the only play he had. And Peyton Pace will step in. 2 down in the inning. Very speedy runner at first. Single likely means a run in this situation. Here's the 1-1 from Business. 1-2 now. The pitch. Swing and a miss way out in front of the off-speed pitch. That will retire the side. We head to the top of the 8th, and the Peaks need to get busy. They will have the top of their order at the plate to begin.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Hey, Rifleman, I put a noise gate back on my mic. Can you just tell me if the audio sounds all right, if it's cutting out or anything at the beginning or ends of sentences? 3-0 the count on Trindle. And a 4-pitch walk to the leadoff batter here in the top of the 8th.
The third baseman, number 20.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I just hadn't checked it since I put it back on. Here's Kid Presentable with a runner aboard and nobody out. And there's a drive to right center. This is up against the wall. And the runner will round third and head for home. There's going to be a play. The throw is late. And the Peaks put another mark in the run column. 6-2 now the score. Tina passed me at the plate. Runner at second and nobody away. Strike 1. The 0-1 misses high and outside. It's 1-1. And the same location, 2-1 now. That's off his hands. Undermeyer with the dive comes up with the play. Over to first, 1 down, but Presentable 90 feet from scoring now. And Puffy steps in. First pitch is well inside for a ball. That one catches the generous part of the plate. And here's a ball lifted high and deep to right center. It will be deep enough to score the run. Furthermore pulls it in, tagging at third. And scoring on the play is Presentable, and it's 6-3 now. Base is empty, nobody out for Pootstink. And this is popped up into shallow right center. And LaGrange goes out from second to make the catch on the grass. The Peaks get 2 runs back. They only trail by 3 now as we head to the bottom of the 8th. And Nunya Bidness heading into another inning of work. He will face Luncaster first. Strike 1. A little bit low with the slider, but that is one nasty pitch with a lot of movement from Bidness. Off the end of his bat, Luncaster fouls that one away, 1-2. Ooh, just missed with the fastball there. 2-2 the count. And that changeup fools him again. Called strike 3, another strikeout for Bidness. And Welt Armstrong will step in with 1 out in the inning, nobody on base. And strike 1, another nasty slider on the top part of the zone there. The 0-1 pitch misses high. The 1-1. Strike 2 with a nice pitch. And the 1-2 to Armstrong. Got him looking with the changeup. Another strikeout in the inning for Nunya. And the pitch to LaGrange. Swing and a miss on the slider that seemed to rise up into the zone there. The 0-1 pitch. Another swing and another miss from LaGrange as he continues to come up empty against Bidness. The 0-2. Just missing with the fastball, but really setting up the changeup. The 1-2. Changeup misses as well. And he'll go back to the well on the 2-2 pitch. The slider coming. Ground ball up the left side. Presentable. Gloves and fires to first. And that ends the inning. We're going to head to the top of the 9th inning. The Peaks are down by 3. And they've got 3 outs to score 3 runs and extend this game. That's a good start, as that is going to be in the gap. Rolling to the wall, Riprock rolls to second. And he will be there with a leadoff double to start the 9th inning. Peaks ready to get things going here. Bemuse Cynic is 2 for 3. He will face a new pitcher. Offsides day is done. Chris Fontina will come in. Try and close this thing out for the Whispers. And a terrible pitch. I don't know why I swung at it. It's 0-1. That catches the corner. 0-2. And this is sprayed down the right field line, but it goes just foul. Another 0-2 coming. And another foul ball down the right side. Let's do it again. That one's off the plate. Good eye from Cynic. It's 1-2. That one misses high. 2-2. And another foul ball. Cynic a little bit behind these pitches from Fontina, who has good velocity. And he works the count full. Payoff pitch is down the right field line again, and it will go foul again. Another payoff coming. Swing and a miss. Cynic battles, but Fontina wins. And Vanderhiggs will step in. And behind it again, sends it foul down the right side. And this one is caught by Armstrong with a leap at third. Peaks down to their last out. Bidness will come out. It will be Randolph Scott coming in to pinch hit. And there's a drive to right field, but again, slicing foul as the Peaks batters unable to catch up with the velocity of Fontina. That's ball 1 inside, 1-1 coming. Again, fouled off to the right. 2-2 now on Scott. There's a drive into the gap. Coming over is Pace, and he makes the catch to end the game. So we're going to go to a game 5. The rubber match in the series. 3 runs on 8 hits for the Peaks that game. 6 runs on 11 hits for the Whispers. Neither team committing an error. Your winning pitcher is offside. Goes 8 innings. Gives up a home run and a walk. Strikes out none. Fontina gets the save. Butthurt goes 5 2/3. Gives up 2 homers. Strikes out 1. Bidness comes in for 2 1/3 innings and strikes out 5 batters. Doing his job admirably in relief. But the Peaks bats unable to pull it out. Escargot, no surprise, your first star. Riprock and Furthermore get in there with their offensive contributions as well. There will be a game 5.